Hey everybody, today I'm going to escape this little 60p aquarium. I have a few different styles of aquariums here. I have like nature, diorama, Dutch, and then a couple more other ones that I have planned. But I don't have a Blackwater biotope kind of scape. This aquarium measures 60 centimeters long, and then 30 centimeters deep, which is front to back, and then 36 centimeters tall. For hardscape, I'm going to be using this dragon root, or there's multiple names for this. Some people have issues with it because it leaches a lot of tannins. It can leach stuff in the water, but this stuff has been in aquariums for years, so it doesn't really leach any more tannins. So I'll get the tannins from all the botanicals I'm going to add. You're going to have to work with me for this because I'm not sure on the layout. I got to play around with it. I know I just want a bunch of huge stumps sticking out everywhere. I got to work with what I have. I'm going to keep this in the corner here so I can have all these terrestrial plants that grow out of the top. I'll mess around with the wood first to get a layout that I think looks good. And then when I'm done with that, I'll add the sand and a few rocks. This piece is not the greatest piece. It has a sawed off top. I think I can make this work with something. Let's move this piece aside for now. Not sure how I feel about that. I want more height on this one. And for that, I have a media bag that's filled with pumice stones. That'll come under this, raises up a touch. I can stabilize it. I have a few other pieces I can work with. I do want to leave some space for my filter intake there. This piece might not work. Not a very big aquarium, so I don't mind. Let's give you a full frontal view what it looks like. Not sure how I'm feeling about that so far. I want to build up the left side a little bit more. The right side I wanted to have those terrestrial plants kind of boxed in so all the roots can grow down and be out of sight. This is pretty much all the hardscape I have to work with. Well, I have more, but of this type of wood. I do have one more piece. I don't like all this open space I have back in this corner here. I mean, the fish are all going to go hide back there and I'm never going to see them. But I like how this piece flows down too much to change that. Maybe I fill this up in the back right corner. Move these out of the way. Keep this dark. I think I like that piece. Fills in that corner. And I could hide that sawed off edge. Let's see what's happening on this left side first. I'll keep that cut edge against the glass. And I could fill this with rocks. I'll try to hide the ugly looking rocks. Try not to break the tank. Gonna have to move. Just gotta check every angle. See what looks the nicest. This doesn't work here. Blocking my filter. Let's save this piece. This is going to be a really heavily wooded scape. I kind of had an idea of how I wanted it, but not sure how it's going to work out. Let's see where we're at. Not sure how I feel about this so far. I have an idea. Let's remove these. Maybe this one I replace. I can put this one on the left to close up the left side. So far, I'm liking that a lot better. I do have a bunch more twigs I want to add to this. See how that looks. Do a top-down view with this flower. The back corner will have the outflow. I move the filters there so they stay cycled and they don't run dry or the bacteria doesn't die off. And the input will be right here. So far, I think it's looking good. I think I'm happy with that so far. Now let me shove a couple of rocks. You know what? I don't want this rock here. I want more open floor space for the botanicals. Yeah. All right, my phone died on me, so I went ahead while it was charging. I glued the hardscape, so now everything is nice and solid. A lot of these were already submerged, so they won't float on me. So now I'm going to go ahead, add the substrate. Then I'm going to boil some of the botanicals and twigs and stuff I have. So let's get some substrate in this. For substrate, I'm just going to use silica sand. And I don't know if you can see this. Let's get you in the light. This is similar to pool filter sand, but it's a bigger grain size and there's like no dust in it. So it's already perfectly clean. Now let's do that 20 more times. Let's get you a closer look. do. Bunch of leaves, twigs, and combs. I'll let that boil for a good 20 minutes. And this whole house is going to smell great. All right, now that's all that's left to do is add some dechlorinator. And this tank is 17 gallons. 1 cap of prime. I treat about 50, so I do about half a cap. That should be it for now.